We talk about we should have called a truce. Shout to all my that be waiting to make the thing like.
Ready to go here, and at the plate for Miami, Randall Abreu. And a foul ball.
First pitch, 7-11.
0-1. This one in the air, center field. And there's one down. Lodolo was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound. And now it's Austin Hayes. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the lefty's status. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plan. Leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boog.
Lodolo back to work. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the catch for the out. One down. 2 outs, base is empty. High in the air, out to right. Fairchild makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. And here is Tyler Stevenson. Hard hit left side. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
The first baseman, number 7, Spencer. Here.
Back to the top of the order, and up next for Miami, Randall Abreu. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game.
0-2. Man at second. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Coming home. He will score. Around second now. Going for 3. Caught in a rundown now. Relay to second. Now tries to get back, but they slapped the tag on him at second. So 2 on with 2 away. And now the shortstop, Randall Abreu. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. And that's going to bang against the wall. 1 run is in. Coming home. The relay to the plate. Safe. He beats the tag. It's now 9-4.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
This one popped up. Bowman And he makes the catch. Ball game. And the Reds bounce back from consecutive losses to take game 3 of the series. Abreu with a valiant job in defeat. Randall Abreu getting locked in, leading. Randall Abreu, the next up for the Marlins. Knocked in 3 of their 4 runs in yesterday's game. Swing and a miss. 0-1. 0-1. In the air out towards right center. And that'll do it. Marlins lead. And the batter now, Spencer Steer. Ripped to short. Fires over to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Martinez back to work. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Fairchild brings it in with a nice running grab.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And first offering is fouled off. Mole goes 5 feet 9 inches, 33 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2013. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Now batting Jamer Candelario. With the tying run at the plate, here at the bottom of the 7th. Grounds one to short. Abreu. They take the force out, and the inning is over. Back here at Great American Ballpark, and the batter will be the shortstop, Randall Abreu. Rogers back to work. That one ripped. Hines going back on this one. Grabs it right up against the wall. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. The Reds down to their final strike. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit.
Abreu with a less than great game in this one.
This wasn't his finest hour, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse, even though they got the win.
Concentrated thoughts on who I used to be. I'm shedding skin. Every day a new version of me, a third of me demented, cemented in pain, juggling the pros and cons of fame. I don't know how to heaven. Let's take it back to Michigan in 1947. My father kicked me out the house because I wouldn't listen to him.
Randall Abreu is getting ready to go. He's already showing signs of why many are calling him one of the most promising young talents this season. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming your way next. And now for the Marlins, Randall Abreu.
The shortstop, number 8.
That missed by a lot. And that's how this series begins. Next one misses, and that's ball 2.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Next offer. In there for a strike, and it's 2-1. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Randall Abreu.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Soft contact in the air. Nice grab. First and second, 2 outs. Henderson will hit next. On the ground to short. On the run, sends it over to first. Got him. Nice play. So they strand a pair. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. In the air, right side. Cowser settles under it. Makes the catch. And there's one away. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Bottom of the inning, and here is Jorge Mateo. Out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Abreu now at the plate. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left.
Center field. Mullins in pursuit. Reaching for it and brings it in. Runner tagging and heading for home. He's in on the sac fly, and they're up by 4.
Well, these players understand how important each run is, especially as you get closer to the end of the ball game. Nice job right there to get that runner in from third and add a little insurance.
Cedric Mullins digs in now. And that one hit to first. Paulie. And it gets by him. The throw won't get there in time, and he reaches safely.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base, regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great time.
Abreu, with a fair showing in this win, had a single and an RBI.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
Sun setting in the background. What a way to set the scene. Yeah, we could take another lap round, but it wouldn't change a thing. Oh no, this ain't one of those where I kiss you when you go. Maybe we find each other somewhere down the road. 'Cause I'm over trying and making it right. Well, I'm still getting these concussions, throw my head against the wall, turning nothing into something, make it everything my fault. But you got me top, begging you to stay. I'm bleeding now from screaming out your name. Find a place to pull over, tears.
Ready to go now, and at the plate for Miami, Randall Abreu.
Number 8.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Mullins sizes this one up. He's got it, and there's one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Runner at second, nobody out. Swings and misses. And that's strike one.
Well, this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
That one fouled off.
1-2.
In the dirt. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Man at second. Hit in the air, right field. Cowser corrals it, and there's one away.
Up next for the Marlins.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Ground ball, could be 2. Fired to second, back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Wells back to work. Hit in the air, center field. Mullins in pursuit. Hauls it in for the out. One down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Victor Mesa Jr. getting ready to hit. Now snap throw to first. And he's back in on a dive. Right through there for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one is upstairs. Runner takes off. Pitch is low. Throw to second.
Wow, he just showed right there why he's known for having one of the best arms, one of the elite arms in the league. Man, that runner had a big lead at first base. You usually don't get thrown out, but this guy is such a great thrower. That's pretty amazing right there. Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Left-hand batter waits. He swings and fouls one off. Oh, 0-2 now. And they'll do it again. On a line out towards center. 2 down.
Now batter, the center fielder, Victor
Abreu had a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win. Just one hit in 5 at-bats.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They got the W, but he wasn't the reason why.
Randall Abreu getting locked in, leading his squad at OPS. Now it's the shortstop, Randall Abreu.
The shortstop, number 8.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-1.
Foul ball there. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Cowser makes the grab, one down. And today is draft day. Singing an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. Over to first. One up, one down. Still only one out here in the inning. Base hit.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Runner on at first with one gone. Victor Mesa Jr., the next up for the Marlins. And the right-hander's 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Two on, one out. In the dirt. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Connor Norby. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Well struck, right field. That one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Marlins 2 and the Orioles nothing. Base is empty, 1 away. Jorge Mateo, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Mala actitud, termina llorando. You already know my motto, no me vivo la película. Descarto a todo aquel que use frase tan ridícula. Yo solo hablo.
On the ground, out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Swing and a ball popped up. Henderson pulls it down and he makes the catch. Out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Victor Mesa.
Jorge Mateo now.
3, second baseman, Jorge Mateo.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Last half of inning number 5. Double play ball to second. There's one. Over to first. Safe.
Now that looks routine, but it hasn't been so easy for this club defensively this year. And you got to make those routine plays behind a pitcher. It helps him to get more comfortable and move through this ball game.
And there's a foul ball.
Now this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. swings and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
And O'Neill is retired.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now back, right fielder, Jose.
Abreu, and the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to
You don't want the letter, but I don't want the same.
Randall Abreu. So up now for Kansas City, Dairon Blanco. Grounds one to short. Abreu. Over to first. And an easy out to start the game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for Miami, Randall Abreu. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Lorenzen, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. That's towards center. Velasquez under it. He's there. He's got it. One up, one down. So two down. Michael Garcia will hit next.
Garcia.
Out to short. And it's through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Bobby.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Man at first with 1 gone. Victor Mesa Jr., the next up for the Marlins. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Whip for 1. Over to first, safe.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now, Dairon Blanco. Rip to short. Throws to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. 2 outs, base is empty. Fouled off left side.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Going to count 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And that one is lifted in the air. Weimer settles under this one, makes the grab, and that's the inning. So bases loaded with 1 away. Abreu digs in now. 1 for 3.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Foul ball, still 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. Good eye right there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't.
This one's into the gap in left center, and that should be extra bases. Here's the throw, and that holds the go-ahead run at second base.
He was all over that one. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Abreu, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
And he chases that one. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Well, that slider was way out of...
Abreu had a rough go of it in the loss. Went 1 for 5 with a single.
This wasn't his finest hour, Boog.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in mine. Did some rich shit by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, but I do one. I guess what they say about the mind, cause the true one. Turbo